You're as tall as a giraffe.
I am as tall as a giraffe. Isn't that fun? So hi out there, Always in Stitches YouTube channel watchers. Isn't this fun? I love this. So we got lots to show you today. Oh my goodness. It's the week of Thanksgiving, so you're going to get this video early. So if it's Wednesday and you're like, wait a minute, am I on the wrong day? Did I miss Thanksgiving? You didn't. We just decided that because of the holiday, we wanted to upload this on Wednesday. So hopefully you caught it because you've subscribed to the channel, which means you get notices when we put up videos. Peter's shaking his head, so he's behind the camera. Say, hey, Peter.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so this just came in. We have so much fabric. I'm just going to go here. This is Minky. It's so soft. We need touch-o-vision, Peter. I know you're working on that for us. But is this just lovely? It's a great big panel. How easy would it be to make a baby blanket? So this is the touch-o-vision. This panel, how much is the panel? It's $44 for this panel, which is quite a little bit. But all you'd have to do is put another piece of fabric on the back, and you're done. You're done. Done, son. It's just so soft. And you know what? You could really almost even just serge around the outside of it and call that done if you really wanted to. Okay, so this is your panel, but look at all the pieces and parts that come with it. Here's a really sweet little panel too. Now, here's what I might do. I might put that on the back and the other one on the front. How easy would that be? Be quick and done. Put a little border around it to make it fit. And then all these pieces here are also Minky. So you've got the lion with the moon, you've got just the moons, you've got a bigger print, you've got the stars. Is this precious?
It's an angel lion.
It is. It's Studio E Moonlit Dreams is the name of the fabric. And gosh, for little people, how precious is this? I love it. I love that it's really, really soft. And that panel is kind of pricey, but it is Minky. So you've got your batting inside of it, basically. You wouldn't have to put batting in it. You could just put a back on it and quilt it and be done pretty quickly. And Minky quilts beautifully. I always hear people, it's like, oh, I'm afraid to work with Minky for on my long arm machine or even on your domestic machine. There's a way you can do it. It can be quilted.
This Minky, though, I noticed is a lot more of... my words aren't coming to me this morning, but the pile is not as thick. It's not as tall.
Right, it has to be.
So it's a lot manageable because it's like a you know, the velveteen or Velux?
Oh, yeah.
Velux. Yeah.
Yeah, that's you've always got the good fiber words.
This looks like it's extremely manageable.
It is. I think it would be very manageable. You're right. It's not like the thick
You know what I'm
Minky.
trying to say.
I do know what you're trying to say. So just so you guys understand, when you're looking, like this is all Cuddle or Minky is the style of fabric, Cuddle is the brand. And when you have a printed Minky, like these that are printed with pictures on them, they have to do a shorter pile because the overprinting on it will not saturate the deeper piles. So when you're looking at solid colors, the pile is a little deeper. It has to be thinner in the printed ones because the image won't print on the thicker pile. So anytime you're looking at these printed ones, you're always going to have a little thinner pile. Always. But there's a huge difference in the quality of Minky that you can get from like a quilt store like us versus the Minky that you might find in some of your big box stores. All I can tell you is there's a difference, man. There's a huge difference.
This didn't seem to have a lot of stretch. Like it was pretty compact and tight.
Yes, it's dense.
Dense.
Yeah, it is dense. So yeah, if you're thinking about Minky at all, and this is the time of year to be putting Minky on the back of quilts.
And what kind of quilt do you call it? You have a special name for a quilt
that has a waller quilt.
A what?
You waller it. You waller it and woolly it and wrap up in it. It's a waller quilt. And that phrase, not mine, it comes from Kathy Zook, one of our instructors here. She called it a waller quilt. And the first time we heard that, we're like, oh, that's it exactly, because you kind of waller around in it like a pig in a pigsty. You waller it in a quilt. So. Yeah, this is perfect for waller quilts. I've got a quilt. I have quilts in my living room that people snuggle up with. And I've got one that doesn't have Minky on the back. And I've been using it the last few days. And I'm like, oh, dang, I got to get me the other ones because it's not as warm. Isn't that awful? And I love it. It's just, now if it's going to be a quilt that I'm definitely going to waller under, I'm going to be putting Minky on the back because it's just cozier. But if I'm going to hang it on the wall or something or use it for a table runner, I'm going to use cotton. But anyway, lots of fun choices. We have an abundance of colors here. We've got all the Tula Pink Minky that's in for the current color line and some of her previous ones. So if you're a Tula Pink fan and you want to get some of her Minky, I wouldn't hesitate because it's selling. But I just love this. This is the first time we've had a whole line that coordinates in just Minky. So I'm excited to see how you guys feel about this. Comment on it if you think it's a good idea, bad idea. It is a little chunky on that panel price. I do realize that, but you're really one and done with that.
That looks like a really big piece of fabric.
It's huge. Yeah, it's a great big piece. So it's probably almost 2 yards plus with the fabric. So you're talking a big chunk there.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's go look. We got more fabric to show you. Just hold on. Put your seatbelt on, keep your hands away from the aisles, and put your tray up because we're flying through a bunch of fabric today, okay? Just let's go. We're going this way. Here we go.
So there's a commenter who thinks that I should get my master knitting. And so
Yeah.
I replied on that comment about that. To be a master knitter, you have to invest a lot of time knitting all these different projects, mailing them in.
Ooh.
And I'm just not about that. I don't have that much time.
Well, yeah, you're too
But
busy.
also, like I found one style or one technique in knitting I like, which is fair isle knitting. But master knitters, they have to be competent in lace. They have to be competent in all these different, expertises. And it's like, I just like my one thing. And I can do the one thing well, so I just kind of like stuck myself there.
But I think that's probably fine. I mean,
But I'm happy with that.
you're happy. That was what I was
Yeah.
going to say. If you're happy in that place, then why go to the next level and make yourself anxiety-ridden about taking tests and having to do it? I'm like you. It's like I can do it well enough that I'm happy with
And
my
there's
ability.
deadlines.
Yeah.
Like you gotta, there'd be deadlines.
Who needs
and
the stress?
Yeah, and I do it for fun.
Exactly.
If I want to knit, like today, like the last couple of days, like I only wanted to knit a couple rows outside. That last sunny day that we had, I was like, oh, I need to go outside and knit outside. I love knitting outside. I haven't been getting much knitting done because it's been cold outside.
It's turned here in Indiana.
My knitting's not getting done like it should be.
Yeah, here in Indiana, and this is what happens. Matter of fact, it's later this year than usual. But since we're almost into the 1st of December, it's cold, it's snowy, it's cloudy, the sun goes away, and it gets not very pretty. The trees are naked, as my son used to say. Mommy, the trees are naked, he said one year. And they are. The trees are naked, and they look cold. And like even my flamingos in my yard, I put little scarves around their necks because they look cold. So yeah, it's that time of year, and knitting is a perfect opportunity to use that. But yeah, if you're just doing it for fun, don't stress yourself by trying to reach some degree because it's not about that always. All right, speaking of fun.
What is this? And why do we have
Robin
it?
Pickens, and oh my goodness, is it stinking cute. So Robin Pickens is a fabric designer for the Moda Company, and this line is called Serene Shores. Now she has coordinating cross stitch. So for my cross stitch people, we'll plug in some pictures of what they've got. But look at this panel. Isn't that sweet?
I didn't know there was a panel.
Yeah, isn't this fun? It's like the panel just feels very different.
I don't think that's that line.
You don't think it is? I think it is. It's not. That's Bee Haven. Okay, but it's in the wrong spot. Bee Haven's over there.
Somebody tried to trick you.
Somebody's trying to trick me.
We fell for
We're
it.
going to talk about Bee Haven in a minute. That's Bee Haven. Okay, I stand corrected, but you could maybe put them together. This is the Bee Haven panel, not the Robin Pickens panel. Maybe she doesn't have a panel. We might have to edit that out, Peter, or it might be on the blooper reel because I don't want to show them the wrong thing. That's Bee Haven.
Hey,
That's Bee Haven.
But that's
not-
okay. I mean, somebody might want to buy that.
Somebody might want to buy that.
There goes Betty.
There goes Betty putting it in the right spot because that's what Betty does. Okay, so let's go here and let's get back on track. This is called Backslash. It's Robin Pickens Patterns.
Oh, backslash. That's
But she's
fun.
not, the picture doesn't show this fabric that is Serene Shores, but I know you could make this pattern
would
with it,
look
and it would be
so
beautiful.
pretty.
Right. I will tell you truthfully, there is one bolt of this fabric that never even hit the floor because I bought it to put curtains in my house. I'm probably going to have to buy another bolt. But anyway, look how pretty this is. Look at this. that lovely? It's just tranquil. Looks like seaweed. Aqua blue seaweed.
Okay, I love this new pattern that she's done here. I love this new all over pattern.
Yeah.
And I love that she's back to her normal thatched without the polka dots.
Yeah, we love thatched. Thatch is a great basic.
This is the original.
I have miles of that at home. I've used in different things because I love that color.
Every time she comes out with a line, I like to buy fat quarters of this because I cover all the colors.
Yes, yes. So like here's just the thatched colors.
Some of them.
Some of them, yeah. There's a whole collection of thatched. Look at these.
They're so pretty.
They're great basics.
But
they really are.
She does a good job covering the different scale of colors.
She does. She's got a good eye for color. And this very beachy vibe.
I love this one.
I know, isn't that pretty? Look at that.
Will you hold that up and unroll the bolt?
Let's do an unroll. Looky there. Isn't that pretty? It's got such fluidity to it.
Yeah.
Fluidity? Is that a word?
Yeah.
I love this. This is really, really pretty. Seashells, but it's not, I mean, yeah, it's beachy, but it's not, you know, in your face beachy. It's very subtle that you get the beach theme. Now this one's pretty clearly a beach. We got all our seashells there. Ooh, I might need that to go with the other piece.
You're going to need some go-withs, man. You can't just get one.
Robin, you're killing me. You're killing me. So if you're looking for this one on our website, it's Moda Serena, Serena Shores. Look at this one. I love that navy with that teal. And the little spots of yellow. That's fabulous. Good job, Robin. And we'll show you the cross-stitch parts to go with it, too. So there is some cross-stitch to go with it. Okay, we're going to go right here. Maybe. Maybe not. Bee Haven. Here we are. Yes, we are. This is from Benartex Company. It's called Bee Haven, and it's the one I tried to show you the panel for a minute ago. Now this makes sense. Okay, this makes more sense. So we'll pop this panel again upside down. Now, okay, so here's a curious little thing to teach you while we're talking. Panels are typically 24 inches across the width, across the selvage of the fabric. The length is usually 40 inches. This one's been screen printed, and when they're screen printed, they're usually 2/3 of a yard, that 24 inches. When they've been digitally printed, they'll sometimes be a yard or yard and a half. They can be really, really a lot bigger panel. When panels are printed on the fabric, sometimes the fabric is a little wonky, and so your panel may not be square with the straight of grain of the fabric. Why do you care? Well, when you're going to cut a panel and put it in a big piece, you want that to be square. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your edges together, your selvages, like this, and see when I line up my sides, see how there's a wrinkle in there? See that wrinkle? What I want to do is I want to shift this panel until the selvages match perfectly and there's no wrinkle in that bottom edge across there. So now it's going to lay square, and you can see there's a little bit hanging over here. So I'm going to square that up before I put it in my project. Now this works great when you have a panel that's just got a random edge to edge print. Where you get in trouble is if you have a panel that has specific boundaries that you want to stay around. In that case, you're going to take your ruler and you're going to measure out a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch or however far out you want to go from those boundaries. And you're just going to cut out, fussy cut, basically, the panel the way you want it. But on this one, I want to get it straight of grain. So rather than matching the sides, I match the selvage side to side, match the selvage at the top here. And then I just slide the fabric over till that wrinkle's gone. And then you can see it gives me a little extra piece over here that I'm going to have to trim off to square it up. So we cut them as square as we can, but because of the nature of printing and because it hasn't been pre-washed, it tends to be a little whopper jaw. So if you get one like that, it's okay, it's just the way it's printed. You might want to pre-wash a panel sometimes just because you don't want that askew part being a problem. Because once you wash it and then trim it, you'll definitely have a piece that'll be square and straight at grain. So it's just one of those things that happens with fabric. So, okay, this is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Benartex Bee Haven, and it has, of course, bees and butterflies. And cone flowers. Look at these pretty cone flowers in here. That's really lovely. Bees, some more purple bees. More bee behavior. Oh, look at the purple. Look at that pretty purple with the green. There we go, coneflower, and that kind of looks like milkweed. There's a great purple too. Look at that one. That's good stock. Purple's hard to find. We can't quite keep purple in, it seems like. Whenever we get purple, you guys take it. Look at that. That's really pretty with the navy.
Yeah, purple fat quarters are always the ones to sell out.
They are. They are. Purple goes fast. I think you guys like purple. And a lot of times the purples are weird. So I just have to buy the ones we like. That one's really pretty. Butterflies. And then we go back in the oranges and browns. So this is really fun. I love this. It's a cute, cute line. Great potential for you there to play. Do some fun things. Benartex Bee Haven. That's a good one. Okay. Now we did the Moonlight Dreams. Bella Bunnies. We're going up here. More bunnies. We had bunnies last week too. They've actually put all the bunnies together. We're gonna have to bring some bunnies up here. So this is by Coach House Designs, and this is from the Studio E company. Bella Bunnies. Look how fun this panel is. Boy, this is another big panel. I can feel it's thicker. Looky here. Okay, so this one's printed a little different. Again, it would be super easy. Just put a piece of Minky on the back of this. Do a pillowcase finish where you just sew around the outside. Flip it inside out. Sew it down real quick. You're quick and easy done. Those are pretty bunnies. Look at their faces. This is we're getting ready for Easter fabric. I know it's Christmas, but we're actually already thinking Easter in that holiday time because we're always working 6 months ahead. This would be lovely in a nursery. It'd be cute to make an Easter basket, an Easter dress. Oh my goodness. If you could make a little Easter dress out of this fabric with these little bunnies on it, or with the little chicks with the colored eggs. These are drawn really well. Carrots. That's fun. I see this on a kitchen table for the Easter holiday. Here's some more bunnies with carrots, with baby chicks. And bunnies with carrots again, and butterflies, and eggs. It's funny to me, fabric with eggs on it seems to always sell. I'm not sure what that's about. Make a little egg basket.
Do you like those eggs that they
do.
have during Easter? You know what I'm talking about? The hard candy-coated almonds, are they?
Now, I like an almond no matter what you do with it. I am kind of a fiend for almonds. But I think I know what you're talking about. It's like a hard candy shell on the outside and
Chalky tasting?
not so much. I'll tell you what I really don't like. Those Cadbury cream-filled eggs. That's just wrong.
Okay, do you like the marshmallow peeps?
No, I don't like marshmallow anything. My kids, they like the marshmallow peeps, but they would open the package and let them set for about a week because they like them to get petrified and then eat them. But I like that with my gummy bears too. I don't like fresh gummy bears.
The peeps are really good when they're fresh. And what you do is you take a peep and you put it in your coffee.
Oh!
They're very good.
Really?
It sweetens the coffee, and you can watch them just kind of float around and swim around. And,
Swimming.
yeah, swimming chicken.
A chick
peep.
swimming in your coffee. Okay,
Yeah.
well that's a good visual. I can hold that one in my head. All right, let's look right here at these space dice. So this is from the Figo, and these are down here, and they're called space dies, and it really has nothing to do with space, but they're a woven fabric instead of a printed fabric, and these are lovely. We've got some more colors in. They're coming just a little bit at a time. I would put this in my stash, honestly. This has got a great hand to it, and it would do a lot of things. But they're just fun. So in the solids area, look at the bottom of this rounder, and you'll see we're adding to it perpetually, bringing in some new colors. Look how pretty that is. This would be great for sashing. I can just tell you right now. This would make beautiful sashing in a quilt. Look at the blues. Of course, I'm attracted to the blues. Here's some pretty grays and golds. So, space dies. They're by the Figo company, and they're called space dies. So if you can't find just that right color, sometimes it's got a little bit of a blend to it, so it really works well. And then I saved the best for last, because this fabric is so cute. We're gonna go find where it went. And I saw it, but I've lost it. Here it is. So this is just too cute. Here we go. Stacy Eastview. Honestly, learning to say her name is half the battle. She is the most delightful creator of fabric. She's with the Moda Company. This particular line is called Farmstead. Now, if you're looking for a Christmas gift for one of those little peeps you've got, this is a super easy sew together. Makes a barn. It makes all of the little animals. It makes little hand puppets. And these are not hard to make. I'll be truthful with you. They're not. There's great directions on the panel. And this, I think, makes like a little book. And then it also comes with all the little characters to play with. Isn't that fun? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then we have all the pieces that are companion to go with it. Now, you could also cut this up and make it into a quilt and just use these for your blocks, your quilt blocks. That would be cute too. But this is called Farmstead. It's got almost a vintage vibe going on. When I see like this piece here, that just speaks very mid-century vintage 40s even, you know. It's got the colorway that's kind of that older colorway. But look how fun these are. See, look at that aqua, or yeah, kind of blue, and look at the ladybugs and the butterflies. She's so good with details. Now this just screams reproduction there with the flout with the cherries on it. Here's your animals: pigs, goats, cows, chicks, roosters, lambs. That's really
This
fun.
would be a fun apron.
It would be a fun apron.
Can you imagine with like the coordinating fabrics to make an apron?
It'd be really cute. There's the barn fabric again on a blue background. It's got the little silo out here and the little sheds. I love it. And then there's another panel. She just kind of had a big time making panels. Let's see this panel. Another one with some cute sayings. You could make tote bags, you could make quilt tops, you could make table runners or table. So here's what you could do. You could use placemats, and each person gets to be a different animal. Like there's a donkey, a pig, a goose,
Oh, that's
a
awesome.
rooster, a cow, a chicken, a duck. You know.
That's awesome.
Can you imagine with little kids? They get to sit down at the table and they have an animal in front of them. It's like, okay, what sound does that animal make?
Yes.
That could be fun for kids.
I love it.
I do too. We also have the full collection here in charms, layers, jellies, and minis. And Peter's showing you some of the patterns here. Baby duck. Look how sweet those little sheep are. And then the duck. That is just, that's using the panel. So cutting it up in little pieces. There's milk jars. Look at the little milk jars. Best milk. Again, it feels very retro. And then there's just some nice go-withs. Just this pretty golden color. Isn't that fun? Little ladybugs and the bees on it. Ladybugs and bees are big. And then here's your barn red. It's not really a turkey red. It's kind of a barn red. Rusty barn red. There's some more cherries. So, my goodness. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't that fun? It kind of looks like sea packets.
Farm equipment auction.
Isn't that fun?
Look at that sheep, Woolly Farms.
Those are so fun. These would be fun cut out and put on.
You know what I would do with that?
You'd English paper piece it?
Do something with it.
No, I tell you what I do. I would cut these out and put them on dish towels. Just a little piece on a dish towel to match my table runner and all my stuff.
Those are so cute.
Yeah, very cute. Does make good curtains too. I'm kind of on a curtain thing. Are you? I don't know.
I'm not on a curtain thing.
All right, that gets us through the fabric. So here's the deal. We are getting ready for the Thanksgiving weekend, which first of all means lots of food.
Here in America.
Here in America.
Because we have our international viewers.
Yeah, we do. So in America we have this holiday that is kind of not really fair. There's a whole issue.
But they have holidays that we don't have.
They have holidays we don't have, that's true.
But
this is a nice time to be thankful for what we have and how we've been blessed. And so we are closed Thanksgiving Day, which is Thursday, this coming Thursday. You'll see this video on Wednesday or maybe after. But on that day, we're going to have some specials. So for my online people, which is mostly you guys, I'm trying to take care of you. I know it feels like it's always the brick and mortar stores that get the good stuff, you know, the customers that come in. But for you guys, we're doing an online special, November 28th, which is Thanksgiving Day, the 29th, which is Black Friday, the 30th, which is Shop Small Saturday, and the 31st, that must be Shop Small Saturday. Yeah, that's Shop Small Saturday. And then December 1st, which is Sunday, and December 2nd, which is Monday, Cyber Monday. All of these days, you get free shipping on all your orders. Yahoo! Now, you'll have to type in the word free shipping in the coupon area when it asks for a thing. Just type in the word free shipping, and you'll get your free shipping for that. And then on Shop Small Saturday, I'm going to go backwards. From Shop Small Saturday, the first 40 people who come in and spend $40 or more get 4 kisses, and here's the big part, a coupon for 40% off any one item during the month of December. Now, it has to be a regular priced item, and that doesn't include sewing machine or classes or services and things like that. But you can buy one item at 40% off. That's the time to buy your ruler. That's the time to buy your cutters, your scissors. What a great way to buy a Christmas present and save some money. But you have to come in and be one of the first 40 people to spend $40 on Shop Small Mondays. Shop Small Saturday to get this little package, okay? So that's Shop Small Saturday goodie bags. We hope we see a lot of you. And then just Black Friday, on that Friday after Thanksgiving, we're going to have 20% off rulers, 20% off yarn, the entire yarn department as far as skeins of yarn, 20% off our embroidery floss, and 30% off all Christmas fabrics. And everybody who shops with us on Black Friday will be entered to win a $100 gift card. Pretty cool. I'm just saying. This will be posted on our homepage of our website. It'll also will go out in our email. So if you're not getting our email, you can go to our website, scroll down to the bottom, and sign up for our emails. You be sure you get this information because it's going to be a hot sale. We got a lot going on. We know the economy's tight for you guys, and Christmas is coming, and you want to shop. So we're trying to make that possible for you. So I hope that you will shop with us on Shop Small and Black Friday. And those of you who are online, we're giving you free shipping for the whole time that Thanksgiving's happening that weekend. So that'll be pretty fun. Okay, now here's the other thing we're going to do. This was Peter's brainchild, so you guys can blame Peter for this.
Throw me under the bus.
Hey, that's right. You throw me under the bus occasionally too. So we have had the biggest kick out of these cookie recipes. Y'all are sending us cookie recipes. We've got 45 people who are now aware that we can be shamelessly bribed with cookies. So have at it. We would love to see cookies. The whole staff was like, yay, we love this video because they want cookies too. But what we want to do now is, you know, Christmas is coming. And I can remember as a little girl, my mom spending hours, it seemed like, writing Christmas cards. And she would receive, I mean, we had this thing and she put them all up all over the house. We had Christmas cards and she sent them out and she received them and she kept track of everybody's address and all that. And I think, like Peter said, you know, we don't write hand notes anymore. We don't write Christmas cards anymore. I mean, everything's done by email or social media. I mean, even happy birthday. When was the last time you mailed a happy birthday card, but instead just went to Facebook and
posted? Just go to Facebook.
Post a picture, happy birthday. You know, you're done.
And now you can just have AI do it for you.
Yeah, really, exactly. I mean, it puts the whole content there. So what we're asking, now this may cost some of you more than others, depending on where you are in the world. We want you to mail us a Christmas card. Sign your name, but if you sign it, put your hashtag name that you use on this page, because we don't always know you by name. We know you by your weird little call signs. That's what your comment comes up under. So put both. Put your little comment
your YouTube
name.
handle.
Yeah, your YouTube handle. That's it. Put your YouTube handle and your name, and mail us a Christmas card. Because here's what we're going to do. All the Christmas cards that we receive prior to December 15th, I got to have a date. That's the date. All of them have to arrive here by December 15th. Of all the Christmas cards we receive, we're going to put you in a big bucket, and we're going to pull out one person who gets a $25 gift card from Always in Stitches. That will be valid online, in-store, anything you want to use it on. And we're going to include with that $25 gift card, because we're just that fun, some kind of a little surprise. I can't tell you yet what it is. Maybe because I don't know what it is.
Because we don't know yet what it is.
But we are going to give you a little surprise with your $25 gift card. So where do you mail the Christmas card? 1808 Conner Street, Conner Street, Noblesville, Noblesville. We're the only Noblesville in the world. Noblesville, Indiana, and our zip code is 46060. So I'll have Peter superimpose that again so you guys can see it. But that's where you want to mail your Christmas card, and just send us a Christmas card, and we'll read them. We're going to do a separate video and read all the Christmas cards because I just think that's so cool. I haven't mailed Christmas cards in years, and I used to every year religiously mail them with pictures of the family and all the kind of stuff.
I got those.
Yeah, my friend Betty who works here, she's probably still got the pictures of my kids.
I absolutely do.
See, there you go. So, I mean, we used to just do
Wow,
that, and
we
we
still
don't
have them.
I know. So, anyway, that's our challenge to you. You have till December 15th.
Oh, you know what though? Some people you ever get the Christmas card where they have their picture taken and they put their picture in the Christmas card?
Yeah.
Those are so cool.
Well, I've seen there was one family,
or and their pets too.
Their
or if
pets,
they got like their dog, or they'll use their dog.
we did that.
cat.
That's what she's talking about.
Yeah. Kids.
We had a family one time, and they would
Tractor.
like, do a pun on like a Christmas, like they had chestnuts roasting over an open fire, and they had, I forget what it was, but they had a tire that looked like it had a fire in it, and they were holding sticks, so it was really funny. So they take and kind of make punny things out of Christmas and rewrite it. So I'm not expecting all that. We just want a card. You know, cost you the postage plus the card. And
There's a lot of creative people out there.
There
though.
are.
There's some people that will hand embroider a card.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Postcards, you can put them in your sewing machine and stitch on them.
Yeah.
And, oh my gosh, there's some amazing.
There's
talent.
some creative people out
Definitely. If Nancy can embroider on toilet paper, you can certainly embroider on a Christmas card.
there. Gosh.
So that's our plan. And before y'all ask, because I know you're going to ask about the jacket that I'm wearing, this is fabric that we actually got in back in September that it never even made it to the sales floor. Our staff bought it out, so I've ordered more. But this is a jacket that I actually made, and it's so warm that I'm going to be taking it off very soon. But anyway, this is fabric that's available. It's a brushed cotton. It's lovely. It's kind of a thick flannel, for lack of better terms, and it's a woven fabric, so it's all the way through. And I just love it. I've been wearing the jacket to death. People have complimented me on it, and it's just because the fabric was here, and it just shows, sometimes we get this flannel in. You can do more than make a quilt. You can also make a jacket. So anyway, now you know. We'll be getting more fabric in. I'll be sure and let you know what pattern I use, because some of you are going to want to make this super easy. Okay, everything's on my list is done. This is the Thanksgiving video. We are closed Thanksgiving Day, Black Friday, Shop Small Saturday, Cyber Monday. Hit the sales. If you're not getting our emails, sign up, because that's how you really know what's going on in the store. And I think, Peter, short and sweet, that's about it. Are you got any comments we need to add? Nope. All right. Well, that's it for today. We hope you're having a wonderful turkey day. I bet some of you are cooking right now as you're watching this, and I'm sure it smells really good. It's like the turkey.
I can smell it through the vision.
I know, through the vision. The turkey and the dressing. And now, okay, so we have the big cranberry debate. Do you get the cranberry gel what's shaped like the can or the actual fruit? That's my question. I like the fruit that comes out in the can, shaped like a can, you slice it. That's the only cranberry sauce that I will eat. I know they make it with the little things and the celery and the nuts and all that. I want that glob, nasty glob of cranberry goo that comes out still shaped like, and if it wasn't shaped like the can, it wouldn't be as good. There's something about those ripples from the can that just, it's perfect. It's the perfect way to have cranberry. I'm just saying. So, that's it. Have a great stitchy week. Bye.